Hello! Hi! How are you guys? Oh my gosh, Dollastic here, and it's been so long since I've made a video for this channel. Actually, a video for any of my solo channel. It's been a while. But I wanted to give you guys a quick update because there had been so many times when I would take a long break and then I would come back and I'd be like, oh, I'm back. But then I would be gone for a long time again. And it really had to do with a lot of personal stuff that I was dealing with. And I never gave you guys an explanation. At the time, I was not ready. And there had been times when I was actually ready and I actually made a full-length video. Please excuse my dogs barking. You'll hear them barking a lot. But anyway, so I've made videos in the past and I would have edited them, but I would never post them because even though I thought I was ready to share all the deets at the moment of recording, after editing I would be like, okay, I guess I'm not ready. But I am fully ready to share everything with you guys. So I'm going to try to keep it very, very short and concise. So I wanted to start with the biggest piece of news. Some of you guys might already know if you guys are subscribed to Ryan and my couples gaming channel, Dollastic and Rye. We have shared it there first because we just thought that it was more appropriate there. I'm pregnant, you guys. I'm expecting a child. Here, let me show you my baby bump. I don't know if okay, I'm not tall enough. I'm so short, but I can't even, okay, I'm not tall enough to get my belly in the shot. But anyway, I have a pretty big belly. I'll see if I can insert a photo of my baby bump somewhere on the screen. But I am only a couple of days shy at the moment of being 4 months pregnant. Depending on when this video comes out, I might already be 4 months. Currently, I am only a couple of days shy of being 4 months pregnant, and compared to how long it's been for me with this pregnancy, my belly bump is pretty big. And it has a lot to do with my size. I know every woman goes through it differently, but for me, I kind of had an idea, and everybody around me had an idea that I was going to be a huge pregnant woman because I am not even 5 feet tall. In general, shorter women tend to have bigger belly bump because we don't have much of length to work with. So yeah, by the time I'm like full term pregnant, I am going to be a rolling gerbil, but I am totally okay with it. I am totally embracing this very amazing period of my life. I am doing my very best to connect with this baby while the baby is growing. We do not know the gender of the baby, although we will probably find out in about 2 weeks. We're going to do a gender reveal. It's going to be a very small get-together with some family and friends, and although I'm not going to reveal, like share the entire video, we will take little snip clips of the gender reveal, which we will probably post on Dollastic and Rye if you guys are interested. And if you want to hear about our whole full pregnancy journey, which was a long journey, it has been a journey of 4 years, I'll link the video right here in the and also as well as the description. It's the video that is posted on Dollastic and Rye, and we kind of discuss about our entire journey. So I'm not going to really go in depth here, but yeah, after 4 years of trying, we went through IVF because during our infertility journey, we found out that I had an underlying medical condition that I didn't even know that I had that was preventing us from being pregnant, and the only way for us to be pregnant successfully would be through IVF. And we really got lucky. We found out later on that a lot of people don't succeed on their first try of IVF. So I'm really excited. So although I'm going to do my very best to post on this channel regularly, please excuse me if I go MIA for like 2 weeks or something, because you know, depending on how I feel that week, I might not be so up to recording a video with like my face on it and stuff like that. So yeah, but there's gonna be a little baby. Second one, right now is August, so about 5 months ago, my sister Jenny moved in. So she wanted to get out of New Hampshire and she wanted to see how it was to live in Florida, and we had a guest bedroom. So we were like, you know what, since we have an extra bedroom, Jenny, you should move in with us and see how it goes. And if you like it, then, you know, after a year or whenever you're ready, you can move out and get your own apartment and stuff like that, but move in. And I also wanted to just kind of rekindle my time with Jenny, because you guys know I'm very close with my little sister Jenny. Now I know a lot of people will be asking if I'm going to record like toy hunts and videos with Jenny. She has shared with me, which I fully respect, that she does not want to be in videos, and I totally respect that. Maybe once in a while I'll go on a toy hunt and she might come with me and she might help me record, but there is absolutely no obligations, and I do not expect her to do all these things. She does have a full-time job and she works really hard, so I don't want to take her away from whatever she needs to do, whether it be her personal things or her job and all these different things. Literally, guys, like in front of me is my room door, and then across from this room door is Jenny's room door, and it just makes me so happy that she's in the same house as us, and she absolutely loves Uyu and Munji, and our dogs adore her. So it's been amazing 5 months, and I don't know, I just love it. I wanted to share that with you guys earlier, but at the time so much was going on. So you guys know that we got our floors redone, and then soon after Jenny moved in, so like it was like I had to move everything downstairs for the floors to be redone. And then after we moved everything up there upstairs, a few months later Jenny was like, can I move in? And I'm like, okay, I need to take care of the stuff that is in the extra bedroom. So now there is a big mess. I was in the process of getting like my room cleaned, but then when she said she wanted to move in, like we put some of those stuff in the storage, and the stuff that was in the extra bedroom, we put them in storage, and then also kind of piled it in my room too. So like my room is a mess, so I really need to work on this and I need to tackle it. That's going to be fun too. So behind the doll room is going to continue, because I still need to work on my room quite a bit, you guys. But yeah, Jenny's here. And then number 3, now this is probably the heaviest part of this update, and this is the part that I was kind of hesitant to share, and I've been dealing with it for years. So you guys might have noticed, if you have been with me for a very long time, that when I was in New Hampshire, I was posting more regularly, and towards the end of my New Hampshire days, the videos kind of started getting less and less and less, and then once I moved to Florida, it became very sparse. And it had a lot to do with my depression. My family does have a history of depression and anxiety, and I had no idea, but now I know. So the awareness is a great factor that helped me. We were going through, as a family, not just me, something very traumatic that triggered my depression to come back in full force. And at the time we thought, and I was already engaged to Ryan, and I really thought that, you know, kind of removing myself from the traumatic scene, because I moved away from New Hampshire after it was kind of taken care of, but like I thought that moving myself to a new scene will help me. But it did not. It kind of lingered, and it kind of left me with guilt. It left me with a whole bag of emotions and mental issues that I had trouble dealing with. And I felt so bad for Ryan, because he had to see me go through all of it, and then he really had to be the strong backbone for me. So yeah, my husband Ryan is amazing, you guys. And during the process, after we moved to this house, I'm trying not to cry, because still this subject is quite sensitive for me, but yeah, so after we moved to this current house, we were able to adopt Uyu, who we didn't know at the time, but she's also a ball of anxiety herself. She has her issues, but she became my little guardian angel, my little emotional support animal. Even though she's not licensed as such, she became one for me, and she helped me tremendously. And of course I was going through therapy, which also helped a lot. And then because we wanted Uyu to have more companionship that is able to, you know, play with her more, we got Munji, and I just absolutely adore both of our puppies so much, and I cannot imagine my life without both of them. Yeah, that's that's kind of a short condensed part, but that's the reason why I was so on and off with my YouTube venture. Of course, like when it came to Dollastic and Rye, which is Ryan and my collaboration channel, Ryan pushed me, and of course he was never like aggressively pushy, but he was able to like be like, okay, do you think you can do this? And I would like literally squeeze out all my energy and get Lastic and Rye done, and I'd be like done. And I can't, I would just like lay in bed and, you know, had to deal with quite a bit, but I am doing so much better. A bit of a mental battle also came from how we weren't successfully able to conceive, because like I said, we were trying to conceive for 4 years and we weren't successfully get pregnant. So once that was actually out of the picture, it really helped me tremendously. I'm still working on a lot of different aspects of my anxiety and mental health, but it is work in progress, and I've been making great progress. So now I can talk about it, not in detail yet, because I don't even know if I want to talk about everything in detail, because it doesn't just involve me. The trigger points wasn't just like me, but it involved multiple of different events and people. So I don't think I will ever be able to discuss it in full detail, but I'm doing better. I just wanted you guys to know that. So those are the 3 reasons why I was like MIA on and off and on and off, but I am clearing the slate and I am back, you guys. I am fully back. So what now? To be honest with you, I'm just as clueless as you guys. However, there are some ideas. So number 1, with the baby coming in the picture, I do need to de-stash quite a bit. We are going to start working on that. Once I decide what to de-stash and stuff, I will share it with you, because I know a lot of you guys are collectors who might want to have some of these stuff in your collection. So if it's something that I think a collector would want, I probably will put it either on Mercari or sell it on whatnot. I just wanted you guys to be aware of it, because it's not coming from nowhere, and it's not coming from like, oh my gosh, like I'm depressed, so I'm getting rid of everything. But it's literally for my family and for our future baby, and for more healthier environment and safer environment for the baby. So it's a good thing, honestly. And also I'm going to be more mindful of what I bring in the house. I'm not going to stop collecting, nor does Ryan think that I should stop collecting. He is very supportive of my collecting hobby, but I will have to be mindful of what I bring in, and I would need to know like, okay, am I going to open this and put it on this storage? Am I going to bring this in and then pack everything up and then put it in storage? Like I would need to have a clear idea of where it's going to go. So that's the reason why I'm like a little unsure, because before, whatever I wanted, I was able to get it and be like, okay, I'll put it here, I'll put it here. I don't have that much room anymore, so we'll figure it out, you guys. And number 2, this was something that I was actually thinking of doing before we found out that we were pregnant, but then after we found out that we were pregnant, I learned that it's pretty toxic. So now I'm looking for alternate methods of doing it, but I was actually going to start customizing. I used to be huge into customizing and doing face up on dolls, but I stopped doing it for over, I would say, about 8 years now. So I'm like so out of practice. However, the idea of getting back into customizing excites me, and I really want to get back into it. However, MSC, Mr. Super Clear, that is often used for any kind of customizing because it is an amazing sealant, is toxic. And I don't know, you can wear respirator and stuff like that, but it is still very toxic, and I don't want to use it. Like I said, we had very hard time conceiving this baby, and I don't want to do anything that will jeopardize the health of the baby, the well-being of the baby. I'm not going to be using MSC, so I've been searching and scouring online for alternative sealant, and I do have an idea. It was called, I think, Mr. Hobby Top Coat Flat. From what I've seen, it is like water, either water or acrylic base, and it is safe, non-toxic, approved non-toxic. So I want to go pick up a can of that, do a few tests, and see if I can start customizing some of my toys. And I don't know if I'm going to go straight into dolls but I want to go more into small projects first, maybe customizing LPS and stuff like that. That way, it will be like therapy for me. Art was always a therapy for me, and that was a big part that was missing for me during the whole depression battle process. And I think I need it. I want it. And all of my art supplies has been tucked away, but it gives me a reason for me to search for them and then, you know, rekindle my love for customizing dolls and toys. So I'm really excited for that to come in back to my life. But like I said, other than that, I really have no idea. So we're going to tread these waters together, and I'm very excited to see how everything happens. I do not expect people to stay I do not expect me to have as many views as before. Honestly, it's not the most important thing. The most important thing with this channel for me has always been my passion, sharing my passion and love for my toys and dolls with everyone that feels the same around the world, and have them feel welcomed whenever they come to my channel. I wanted to create a safe environment. I wanted to create a safe community for everyone of all ages. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there and waiting for me. If any of you waited for me, I am back. I promise, I am back for sure now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later.